Hello and welcome back to my Deck Builder's Guide, where we showcase decks that are not popular but can be innovated into something strong. Today, we will showcase Amber Steel Aggro. Why Amber Steel Aggro and not Steel Song? While Steel Song is a stronger deck, it can lose to itself or cards that decks already play, like Ursula Deceiver, Sisu Empowered Sibling, the Muses, Keep the Ancient Ways loop with Max Goof, a well-timed Be Prepared, and the biggest one, Pete's Referee. Yes, this deck is also susceptible to some of those cards, but the difference is that we're closer to 20 lore than Steel Song will ever be. This style of deck also offers a strategy that can go second and win with one singular card versus Amethyst decks, and that card is Kita, Protector of Atlantis. Most of your games are spent playing a character and passing a turn until you're ready to turn sideways and quest and end the game in 2 turns. This deck, compared to other aggressive strategy, also offers a really strong card found in Core Constructed called Strength of the Raging Fire, which deals with at least one problematic card other aggressive decks can't get rid of, like Calhoun, Turn 1 Bell, Giant Tinkerbell, or even an early Grandmother Willow. Goofy Groundbreaking Chef is another strategy that will get you 2 to 4 lore with Mr. Smee, Bumbling Mate, before you can finally quest with the whole board safely, and again, ending the game in 2 or 3 turns afterwards. With multiple ways to drop 2 or 3 questers per turn, and mostly surviving the Let the Storm Rage On, this deck packs a punch versus Steel Song, as Lilo bundled up is the most annoying card to go against. The gameplay video here is to showcase a win and a loss, and how we can navigate our way into making this deck better. So, here you go. Alright, we're going to start it off against Blurple, Amber Amethyst. I'm going to Ink an Angel and play Cinder. This is game 1s. A lot of the times when we play test, we don't mulligan or alter hands knowing what we both play, so it's blind essentially. So the whole plan, especially in this situation, is to just go wide. He was showing me his ink because I don't know if he's playing blue, red, blue, yellow, blue, purple, blue, something, you know. He only showed me blue cards, so I'm trying to act accordingly. And right here, turn 2, I play more characters. And like I said earlier, we don't really quest until we have to, or until we have enough to swing twice. So that Piglet was sideways because I was doing the math. If my opponent plays the Elsa 5th Spirit on my Piglet, how much will I lose next turn? But essentially, same thing. And right here, I have a Nani, a Kita, a Lawrence, and a Lilo in hand. I want to go to 5 inks in order to play Kita. But instead of playing the Nani and hopefully finding another inkable, I just played the Lilo and guarantee my 5th ink being Nani for next turn and just quest for a bunch. Because if I played Nani and didn't find a 1-drop, that's 1 less lore on my board versus this Lilo bundled up right here. My opponent playing more cards to try to get ready for this specific time, but I have the Kita in hand, and there's just no way for my opponent to essentially swing in. But most people would scoop here, but we played it out to see if there is actually a way for him to come back here, which actually, surprisingly, Sven has been pretty good into the Kita strategy, obviously, because Kita does not affect those that are not already on the field. So he was able to actually go in for 2 characters on my board. And right here we go Akud into Nani. Just to close out the game, right? I told you guys the strategy is to quest 1 time and then twice after that, and this is basically what it is. If my opponent doesn't have like a Demona, or even if my opponent had Demona, there was no way for my opponent to actually contest that board. Now we're in the second game. I go first. This is a different game from the ones that you saw earlier. I inked Goof and played Cinder, and my opponent here plays the difference maker in this matchup, which is Bell. This Bell slows us down a lot because we can't, or we're not able to quest for free for the first turn. For first couple of turns, we kind of need like the first 2 or 3 lures that we can get in the beginning, but Bell will deny that quickly. But then again, our strategy is not to quest anyways until we are ready, but there are a lot of times against the Sapphire strategy that you can, or you're allowed to quest like 1 or 2 times before they could actually answer most of your board. And right here, our opponent plays the Tigger bouncing our Smee. I wanted to do a double Smee into a Goof Groundbreaking Chef, but I couldn't do it because of Tigger. So right here, I end my turn and restand this Smee, but I was thinking if I could swing into the Bell and restand my own Daisy, then next turn for the next 2 turns, I can actually restand my Daisy and Smee with Groundbreaking Chef. But what I didn't account for is this part right here, where my opponent just takes another damage to his Bell and plays the Mystic Bell, moving 2 damage to my Daisy. Essentially, that's game. Honestly, that was a big misplay on my end, but it just goes to show that I went first here actually. And oh my god, that's Vent's nasty. That's Vent's really nasty. Yeah, there's really no way for me to come back here, but also being from behind, that Bell just sets you down. Like I could have had 2 lore right here. I would have been at 8 with my turn 2 Smee, or maybe even 9 with the Cinderella. But yeah, this is my updated list so far. I cut down the Goof. I just wanted to play a 4-4-4-4 consistency list just to see if I would miss the Goof. Goof is a great card. I just wanted to, for the remainder of our testing, try to see if I could do Kita and into Rapunzel, because it actually comes up a lot where you Kita, you quest with a board, your opponent just turns sideways or tries to challenge with a crab or a fox, or I guess a Sven or an Elsa 5th Spirit, and then you can actually crack back with your own Kita and draw for more cards, because a lot of times actually I run out of steam after playing the 1, 2, 3, 4 and then Kita and try to quest for 12 in the next turn, try to end the game. The cards that you want to keep generally when you're going first are Cinderella, obviously, and Mr. Smee. You want to lock into that goofy strategy. So you go 1, Cinder, 2, Smee, 3, hopefully to Smee and a 1-drop, or a Singer, 3 if you missed your Cinderella on 1, if you played Daisy on 1, and then play the Groundbreaking Chef afterwards, and then just try to do that until they answer your Goofy, and then you Kita and end the game afterwards. Another route is obviously to just play your aggressive route, which is a Daisy into a Piglet, into a Daisy and another Piglet or Nala, and just quest. This is probably more for the blue decks that exist, like red blue and maybe even blurple or green blue items or control. That is a perfect way to end the game faster, and that's what actually this deck is built for the control decks that you will see for sure in Infinity. I'm gonna say it straight up, this deck actually does lose to Steel Song, or did lose to Steel Song when it was Rain of Jafar, because every character that you played back then will just lose to Storm. And that's it. And thank you so much for watching the video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be posting more of the vlog style and the deck profile and just more competitive stuff in my channel. I enjoy competitive. I enjoy deck building, and I enjoy the TCG experience. And that's what I want to do in my content. So thank you so much for everyone's support. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.